Right, we're going to do branches and we're going to listen to verse 1.
Okay.
To fight for her people, to give hope to her fellow citizens. She rode on horseback through the streets.
Right, who would like to repeat that? Go on then.
To fight for her people, to give hope to fellow citizens, she rode on horseback through the streets.
Very good, go on, you go.
To fight for her people, to give hope to fellow citizens, she rode on horseback through the streets.
What are your...
To fight for her people, give hope to her fellow citizens, she rode on horseback through the streets.
Very good. Can you tell each other what are your fellow citizens?
Oh, it's like people in your town. Yeah, it's like people who are like in your community, and like
Environment.
and like collide with you and like boom.
No, people in your environment. And
Yeah.
Like fellow citizens and like people in the street and like neighbours and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yes, I understand.
Very good. Can you tell each other what it means to give hope?
Well, it's like maybe hope is like not hoping, but hope is like give someone something to rely on. So like not hoping, but hope. H-O-P. Like sometimes you hope for donuts, but then you don't get them, and like she gives hope to the people, because like so then they can hope on her, like they can hope that she'll like stand up to the man, and then like he'll like melt with lava.
So you want to give hope, go on.
Hope is basically like freedom, because freedom is you have it's like you have every right to yourself, and yeah.
That's good. So we're talking about, as you said, we're talking about for the future.
Yeah.
That it will be a better future.
Yeah, like a better environment for like all people, like donut lovers like Homer Simpson or something like that. Yeah, he hopes for a donut. And killing Bart.
Have you ever been on horseback?
Yes, I have every Thursday. His name's Tommy. It's actually quite fun because like the horse is like taking control of you, and like
They don't take control of you.
yeah, like but you can like the horse kind of takes control of you, then you like control the horse, and like the horse. I feel sorry for horses because you have to whip them.
So you don't have to all the time. Sometimes they do it because they want to.
That was nice what you said, interact between the rider and the horse.
Interact. What about him? I never rode a horse.
Oh, I have.
I do it every Thursday.
Yes. I'm doing it tomorrow. Tommy, I love him more than my brother.
Let's do verse 2.
I don't want a lady.
To visit their landlord, to talk to him. Through the streets, she rode on horseback.
So can you tell each other, please, what is a landlord?
Is it like someone who's in your environment and like is in charge of your home?
I think it's like a king, in charge of a land.
I think it's like their own houses, and then you have to rent a house, and they're in charge of that, and you like have to pay them to live in it.
Okay. You pay them what? What do you pay them?
Then you have to pay them money.
Yeah.
Like I rent a house,
Yeah,
my
you
landlord.
pay
He's very
money.
nice actually. He has a really nice mansion.
Okay. You
Oh,
pay
you really
rent.
rent?
Now we looked at this word, baron. What was a baron?
There's an evil man. A very rich man. That's what someone who pay your rent and taxes to him. That's what you have to do.
Yeah,
like
God.
yeah. And then he actually turns really very rich man. He's he's the type of person that would like King Arthur would hurt and like kill, because like King Arthur was good and like he's like trustworthy. Like
Well, not all
King
barons
Arthur's
are bad.
like a donut, and then like he's like a mouldy donut. Like
Okay.
because then he's the bad one, isn't he?
There's I think there's two types of baron. One, there's a baron when you're rich and you don't work for it, and I think two when you work for it and you are really rich.
Okay. The baron,
And you deserved it.
you know the king?
Yeah.
Underneath the king we have barons who live in castles, not now, but they had a lot of money, and they were landlords, and all the villagers paid them money.
Were they evil?
Sometimes
So
yes,
they-
sometimes no. They don't have to be evil, they could be good barons.
So let's just get this straight. They take their money, poor people's money, not always necessarily poor, but let's just say they're poor for now. Poor people's money, just for themselves.
Yeah.
Taxes. That's just silly. Because then they're actually going to be more. They're actually going to be more poor. Because the others are rich. Because they keep hope. And they just know it's going to happen. And he's evil. Evil. It's like horrible.